Hey world, it's Bing when I come back with another video. I want to apologize for last night's live. The sound, we had some sound difficulties last night, and we're gonna get that. We got that taken care of, so we'll be straight tonight for the live. So make sure you guys join me tonight in the garden. But wanted to say real quickly, after 24 hours, you know, of Trump being impeached, you dig? I was out last night. I don't know how many people down here in the South. But I was outside, and I look at the skies a lot, family. I don't know if you guys look at the skies, but I look at the skies a lot. There were some things up there in the sky last night that I couldn't identify. It was unidentified, right? And it was a bright, bright light. It wasn't a star. And if any of you cats out there, was, sky gazing last night and looking at the sky, you know what I'm talking about. It was probably around 7, 8 o'clock last night, okay? And there was a bright light up in the sky. And here I'm in H-Town, here in Texas. And I seen a bright light up in the sky. And I called my homeboy and everything and asked him to go outside and check it out, and he's seen it. And it wasn't moving. It was just right there, right? And then like an hour later, I go back out and look, and it was gone. And so it's like it was some type of aircraft that was just stationary up there in the sky. And if you know anything about my particular doctrine on our existence, uh, there's no such thing as space until I actually see something live, something like real, not CGI. Then that's when I start saying that we have some space. But we don't even have the technology to do that, to even film space. So all these satellites that they say that's up in space, I mean, think about it. You never see them. And like I said, we're spinning at 1,000 miles per hour, family. That's what they tell us. I mean, you have to be a common sensus to realize that I'm sitting right here sitting in the truck, and I'm looking at the sun right there. And it's been there for a long time. But my mind's supposed to say, oh no, Bean, we spinning at 1,000 miles per hour, but you can't feel it. Even though if you just go 50 miles per hour, roll your window down, and put your hand out the window, you'll feel it. I mean, you feel the wind at 50 miles per hour just going straight, right? So if the earth is spinning at 1,000 miles per hour, they say, well, because the earth is so big, right? But it's not moving. The sun is right there. Rainbows are arched, all right? And so it's kind of crazy, man, when you kind of sit and think about a lot of things. And like I said, when I'm sky gazing last night and I'm looking at the sky and I see this bright light that's not a star, I'm like, what the heck is that? You dig? So, like I said, fam, just a little food for thought, man. I mean, our particular existence is based on education. It's based on someone else telling you. Last night, when I talked about heaven being on earth, because it is on earth, right? Your mind can manifest whatever reality you want it you know, to manifest. And I say that because, to me, every day is a great day. I don't have bad days. I got to send a shout out to Lady B because, she made a comment about my skin, right? And it's like, yes, I drink water and whatnot, but I sleep 10 hours a night. The sleep is what actually keep you healthy, right? I fast intermittently. I don't, like I said, I never eat breakfast. Some days I eat, some days I don't, but I'm always eating fruits and vegetables, right? And I feel great. Because remember, there's something called GMO. And anytime they can tell you that they're selling you genetically modified organisms, and we still buy it, then our pineal gland is still calcified, and we have to make sure we do things to decalcify that pineal gland. And one way you can do that is by eating healthy as you can. And guess what? Family, we're 87, 78% water. We're liquid. And so the most important thing that we can actually basically do is drink more water, fruits and vegetables. You dig? Food, you should, I'm sorry, eat to live, not live to eat. The body wasn't designed for that. Why you think, some of you cats that probably haven't had a bowel movement in about 2 or 3 days, you're not healthy. Anything that you put in your body is supposed to go in, extract the nutrients, and then get out of there. And if your body's not doing that, then there's a problem. But guess what? There's a billion-dollar industry where they actually have people go and buy things to help them relieve themselves. That's not healthy. It's the Fuji family. All right, like I said, once again, I just want to apologize for last night live and the sound difficulties. I got that squared away. So make sure you join me tonight in the garden. And in the meantime, between time, in the Most High Side, bring you joy and being with His 5,000.